Hey everyone, thanks again for joining us for another episode of the Liverpool Connection Podcast. This is PubChat, where we review and preview the matches that the Reds play. And obviously, I'm not at BD Riley's. I'm at our family's lake house doing some work on the siding, so in the work clothes today. But hey, thanks for joining us. If you like our channel, please subscribe, put on your notifications, comment below, and we'll get back to you. And obviously, this video is not necessarily meant for kids, so kids, if you're listening, please make sure you have your parents with you. So, um, hey, what can we say, guys? Liverpool 2-0 victories over Newcastle at home. Not the best conditions, but man, did we just dominate that game? I mean, it wasn't even close. And I know the conventional wisdom going into the game was that Isaac wasn't playing, so, but that doesn't, that one. I know he's good, man, and we are trying to get him according to rumors, but they still had their starting midfield. They don't really have a ton of injuries, and they came into Anfield and we dominated them offensively and defensively. Our XG was 1.76, and theirs was 0.23 or something like that. Something ridiculous where they had three shots. Allison really wasn't bothered. I know Wilson probably could have hit the target on one of them, but um, when you're going up against Allison and Van Dyke, you try to be perfect and you rush things, and that's the aura of having Allison and Van Dyke back there. You rush your play, but they didn't really generate much, and it was kind of interesting because they're fighting for European spots, and you thought they would have a go at a little bit more than they did. The and I was interested in seeing how Slot was going to line up. He seems to change his tactics game to game. Was he going to go with the double tens again? And he didn't. He went back to conventional nine with Jota, and still had Gapco with Nunez to be able to come in and give a break to Diaz or Salah if needed. But we total domination from the boys. Soboslai obviously just running everywhere. The we're kind of thinking he may get tired, but man, those back-to-back performances where he's just covering every inch of grass on that pitch is it's just amazing to see, and it looks like he's really got a good fitness level about him, and which bodes well for the team as we head into the business end. 10 games left, guys. 13 points lead with the game in hand. It's got to be demoralizing for Arsenal thinking, when we're going to play City last week, that we would lose to City and they were going to beat West Ham, and then we're going to drop points again to Forest. And what do? Go out and beat both those teams 2-0 while they're dropping points in both games. And so, whatever Arteta wants to say about his team, don't fall into the trap, guys. you know, they've had chances to get um, strikers during the summer. They had chances to get strikers during the winter or the January transfer window, and they didn't. When Saka got hurt, they were all going to say that they lost Saka. Yeah, we still were 6 points ahead of them with a game in hand, even when Saka went out. So don't fall into the trap of the Arsenal people. I'd rather him talk about they changed the Premier League ball versus they've had injuries and that we're lucky. And then saying that because they got 4 points from Forest that they're a better team than Liverpool. Doesn't make sense. He's trying to play mental gymnastics to make himself feel better, make his fan base feel better. I get it, but everybody can see through him. What he's saying that's is fraudulent, and I think most knowledgeable footy people will understand that he has no basis to say that our team is lucky because we had the best defense, we had the best offense. We've scored 100 goals this season already. Our XG differential is out of sight, almost a point better than or a goal better than the next team. So I mean, there's no luck involved, guys. It's a master plan by Slot and the coaching staff and the medical staff to keep everybody somewhat healthy. You um, but 10 games left for the prize for number 20, and I know people want to say relax, don't be humble about it, but I think just enjoy it. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But why delay your enjoyment and until the last day, or when we clinch, when you can be having fun the whole time, right? So that's my philosophy in life. But you guys can deal with it the way you want to, obviously. What else can we say? I mean that first goal, Diaz is just running that left side, and he made you know just made their whole team look like they're pedestrian. He's like, he's run the full length of the pitch, defensively and offensively, and he's carrying the ball through. And what a great take! And slide that ball over to Soboslai, where he gets to just put that ball in the back of the net, right? And goals and successive games for him. And man, if he can continue to score, every game or every other game, that what can you do as a defense for the other team, right? When you have to track that middle runner coming through and getting a shot off. I still think he should shoot a little bit more because he does get into those spaces and he has a great shot. But hey, we'll take it. And then obviously in the second half, the McAllister, he runs right through their middle. It's so amazing. Yeah, he doesn't even win the ball. They pass it to him like 10 yards deep in our half. He carries the ball all the way to their 18 without anybody trying to get a tackle in on him. That is ridiculous at the top level that a midfielder can run right up the field with the ball and no one engage. And then he obviously passes it over to Salah. He takes two people, stands them up, and then he slides it right back to Maka, who first time into that far corner. And what a great shot. And you just see what it means to all of those guys, And Salah, not on the score sheet, but on the assist sheet. And he looks happy too, and the whole team is just has this the spirit about them that they know that there's a prize at the end of the tunnel. And now we have a full week off, guys. I know we're going to Paris, and that doesn't have good memories for a lot of people. So we hope that those that are going are travel safely. Keep your wits about you. Enjoy the 1664 or whatever beer you guys have over there, but keep your wits about you. And let's hope that the experience is better for you than the last time we were in Paris. But we'll do a preview show before that game, and we'll get it posted. But enjoy the ride, guys. What can you say? The these games are ticking down, and then just another one off, and then Southampton on the weekend. So I'll see you guys this weekend after the. Oh no, not Southampton this weekend. Sorry, guys. Man, I wish there was a game this weekend because I hate going that long without seeing the Reds. But anyway, we'll see you prior to the PSG game. We'll do a rundown, and until then, cheers. Up the Reds, and don't forget to subscribe and like our channel. Thanks, guys. Bye.